November 17th, 2019. In Lethbridge, Alberta, 26-year-old Marshal Iwaasa finishes a weekend visit with his mother. The evening is quiet, he packs his things, steps outside, and begins the drive back to Calgary. But that simple journey will become the last time his family ever sees him. Marshall had recently enrolled at SAIT in Calgary, pursuing studies in technology. To those who knew him best, Marshall was dependable, supportive, and full of promise, which is why what happened next made so little sense. In the early hours of November 18th, surveillance cameras capture Marshall at his storage unit in Lethbridge. For nearly 2 hours, he attempts to enter. The footage shows him repeatedly punching in the wrong code before finally gaining access at 6 a.m. Exactly what he was doing inside remains a mystery. After that, Marshall disappears. There are no further sightings, no phone calls, no bank activity. The trail goes cold. 9 days later, on November 26th, hikers in British Columbia's remote backcountry stumble across a shocking scene. Deep in the wilderness outside Pemberton sits a burned-out pickup truck. The metal frame is warped, the tires melted, and the once white paint is stripped to blackened steel. The truck is confirmed to be Marshall's. Scattered around the vehicle are his belongings: papers, clothing, electronics. The fire has consumed nearly everything, but Marshall is gone. There are no footprints in the snow, no signs of a struggle, just an empty shell of a truck in the middle of nowhere. When investigators first reviewed the case, they suggested Marshall may have taken his own life. They pointed to his recent withdrawal from school as a potential sign of distress, but his family rejected this theory. They argued Marshall would never vanish voluntarily, and certainly not in this way. To them, everything about the case suggested foul play. And there were troubling details. A lighter was found near the seats. The burn patterns indicated the fire may have been deliberately set. If the blaze was intentional, who lit it and why? In the weeks following Marshall's disappearance, his friends noticed something unsettling. Messages sent to his Snapchat account would sometimes appear as read. Was it Marshall himself, or was someone else accessing his phone? That small digital footprint only deepened the mystery. For Marshall's loved ones, the uncertainty was unbearable. His mother, Tammy, and his sister, Paige, launched their own search efforts. They spoke publicly, organized community events, and pressed for answers from law enforcement. Marshal Iwaasa left his mother's house on a cold November night and vanished. What began as a routine drive has become one of Western Canada's most haunting mysteries. A burned truck, scattered belongings, no sign of Marshall. Did he run into danger that night? Was he targeted? Or did the wilderness itself conceal the truth? More than 4 years later, Marshall remains missing. His story is unfinished, and until the truth is uncovered, his family and a growing community of supporters continue to ask the same question. What really happened to Marshal Iwaasa?